The Eads Bridge is one of those old things that has been restored, not exactly recycled, but modernized for today's uses. And our next story is also about some stuff that is being reused. It's not historic, monumental stuff, but it's still good stuff, and there's a lesson to be learned.
Do you recycle at home? Paper, aluminum cans, your old clothes, all that kind of stuff? Well, this stuff, because we don't want to throw it away, do we?
Susan Blanford is on a mission.
Today, as a scientist, you get one pile all to yourself.
Blanford is executive director of St. Louis Teachers Recycle Centers. Her nonprofit organization collects a variety of materials from businesses that would otherwise throw it all away. That trash becomes treasure when Blanford turns boys and girls loose to create.
Recycling is a wonderful way to bring things to children that they've never seen before, so it kind of immediately gets their creative juices flowing. It's provocative material. It's like, I want to touch it. It's why it's so hard for them to go to a pile and say, I just can't not delve into it and do what I want to do with it.
Blanford was an early childhood educator a decade ago when she attended a conference on the East Coast. There she learned the value of combining recycling with teaching from some Italian counterparts.
And they said, you're going to go to a recycling class. And I'm going, I don't want to go someplace and listen what to do with plastic milk jugs and egg cartons or whatever. But I went because I'm socially conscious. And when I went, there was a sea of material like you see here. And I go, wow, this is great stuff. This is what, I'm a teacher and I would love to get my hands on this.
It wasn't long before Blanford was making the rounds of local businesses and earning the title Dumpster Diva.
And the men would be standing on the docks going, lady, that's our trash. Why do you want it? And I'd say, well, children will use this for math, science, art, to find out something about themselves. And they go, well, we didn't have that when we were growing up. And I go, well, that's what education is trying to include for children now. And they got down off the dock and they were helping me load my van. These came from a company. I'm not quite sure what company it came from, but it's got a little interesting history. They make bibs for adults who are in nursing homes or whatever, and this is the neck hole that's cut out. So this would be normally thrown away. As you saw them out in the cafeteria, they were using them to clean up milk. So it can be used that way, or Easter egg hunt, or whatever. Teachers come and get these by the dozens because there's lots of spills in early childhood, and then they're just the right size for little hands.
Blanford conducts play experience workshops in area schools. This one is at Clayton Academy. She also helps teachers who want to use her techniques in their own classrooms. Educators here see this hands-on learning experience as a way to build youngsters' skills in all subjects. Donna Todebush works with 2- and 3-year-olds.
This is just an art activity where they got to glue everything onto the boards. Last year we used all the recycling materials to make our Halloween costumes. There was shiny sticker paper down there. We actually were robots.
We do have a few kids that you hear of that go home and play with the Game Boys and the, stuff like that. And I think that it doesn't get them stimulated enough. They're sitting and watching instead of experiencing things. And most games these days are kind of violent, so then they're seeing that. Not that they don't see it on TV, but they see it in computer games, in video games, and stuff like that. So I think it's better, especially for the younger kids, to get back to the old-fashioned way, I guess, is what you would call it.
Another interesting thing about the St. Louis Teachers Recycle Center, you don't have to be a teacher to take advantage of the services. Anyone can purchase what is known as a pound pass. They come in various denominations, and they let you buy recycled materials by the pound. So you can get all kinds of neat stuff for your kids, maybe even for yourself. In fact, Blanford conducts a variety of adult workshops.
We do Simon Cancer Center. I just did Play for Peace, where women came into a room. It was the large boardroom at Edward Jones, and they built a little tribute to themselves, a friend or a family member, out of this material. They were going to throw these hats away. I feel personally like I'm making a difference. And in doing that, I'm helping a lot of other people make a difference. Okay. Hats off to you for recycling today.